in Plymouth, presented by Rocket Mortgage and the Rocket Mortgage Classic coming to Detroit Golf Club June 29th through July 2nd. Now, here are your hosts, PGA professionals Jordan Young, Brian Cairns, Mike Fay, and WJR's own Sean Baligian.
Welcome in. We are on the air here, 760 WJR. Always want to thank our friends at Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Mortgage Classic for sponsoring us and getting us on the air. Where is here? We are at beautiful Fox Hills again. Glad you can join us. Glad that Jordan Young from Jordan Young Golf can join us as well. Now, normally we're talking about the wild and exquisite places that BC is at. BC is on location here, along with Jeff Goebel, of course, from Fox Hills. He's been on the show a few times. Jordan Young is the one with the beautiful view over his shoulder. And much like BC, we always talk about BC when you're on Facebook Live. There's always some view over your shoulder that just makes me go, gosh, darn it, I wish I was there.
Well, he's got
Jordan's
a view
got
of
the
debauchery. That's debauchery back there, I can tell you right now.
You know, I thought about putting this background up. It's fake, by the way, but I thought about putting it up and kind of, showing up BC and saying that, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm working on the fountains to try to go at a break. I'm trying to get the fountains to go off for you guys during the break every time. So we'll see how it goes.
I'd rather you zoomed into the pool.
Yeah, the pool.
I'm on the other side. I'm on the fancy side, not the pool side. So,
So are you staying at, for people out there that aren't aware, our buddy, our pal, Jordan Young is out in Las Vegas right now. Is it Bellagio you're staying at?
yeah, so we host for 7 weeks of the year. We stay at the Bellagio. We host Luke Lefebvre and myself, the Oxford National Pro-Am, and all of our guests stay at the Bellagio. This week we're at Shadow Creek for 5 days, and we move around to the different high-end golf courses here in Vegas, but we're lucky enough to be at Shadow Creek, and all our guests get to enjoy that gem of a place. So, yeah, the weather's good. We had beautiful 85 the last couple days, and yeah, this is basically my office right here.
We'd open the door for you, but it's about to snow, sleet, rain.
I heard that.
Oh, it's brutal.
It only went down 27 degrees in an hour and 38 minutes. Not that I was counting.
I'm surprised BC didn't go back south.
There's a flight at 8 o'clock to Palm Beach, and I'm seriously texting my wife right now about it.
He's got about 71 heaters on him right now. I'm convinced my back is a good 200 degrees. Somebody get the meat thermometer and check if I'm done yet.
Well, between him and Goebel, you don't have any heat problems there.
It is interesting, Jordan, as I parked here and I was walking up. I mean, great facility. If you haven't been out here, shame on you. Fox Hills is a great facility. As I was walking up, the wind just came roaring across the course, and I was like, oh, cool, it's St. Andrews. I mean, really, it felt like I was walking at St. Andrews because, as BC said, the temperature just dropped and the wind picked up, and thus is life in Michigan. We're all used to it.
We pretty much know what the day is going to be like when we walk up the path based on the wind direction. That's you're going to know if the heater's going to be blowing out, or if the wind's blowing in, or if all the dust and pollen's blowing in on us, if the wind's blowing in.
Kicking the door down.
Yeah. I get the dirty looks from Jeff when I've got the door up for like 4 hours. It's all good. It's all good.
Matter of fact, in St. Andrews, it's actually 1 degree warmer than here.
Oh,
with a slight breeze.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
It looks pretty warm. It looks pretty warm at Harbor Town.
Yeah,
it's looking good. Exciting.
We were just talking about it. I mean, how about Scheffler? He shoots 1 under on the day and he falls 5 strokes back. I mean, that's life on the tour and at a place like this. Of course, it is the RBC Heritage down in lovely Hilton Head. And Jordan, just for the record, I made the rookie mistake of having the audacity to ask BC if he played there. And BC's played everywhere. I mean, I should know better than that.
You don't ever ask that because it's always yes, whether he's played there or not.
It was in December.
It's more like, when was the last time you were there?
Yeah.
Brutal. Exactly.
Or can you count it on 2 hands, or does he need 3? Right?
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick and Spieth tied right now for what it is worth. Matt Fitzpatrick, the Englishman and Jordan Spieth. Jordan Spieth looking to make it back-to-back. He won there last year as well. They are both at 17 under on the 17th right now. Xander is off the course a couple strokes back. Thigala, who's obviously been golfing very, very well, 3 strokes back. He's off the course as well. Cantlay is a couple strokes back.
Yes,
here for
birdie.
bird as well.
Well, Spieth's got a putt here. It looks like about 12 feet to win it, as it looks to me. I think Cantlay just missed. Might be not 12, might be 8.
You might be ahead of us.
Get a wager on that quick in Vegas. Can we get a wager?
Come on there, Gobes.
Count it.
Gobes is like the
he made it. What are you talking about? You said he missed it. He makes it.
Oh, Cantlay made it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just not paying
Birdie.
attention.
Yeah, he's a stroke back now. He's a stroke back with Spieth and Fitzpatrick tied at the top. Beautiful area, as you well know, Hilton Head, RBC Heritage. I have a feeling we'll be talking about the RBC Heritage in later on in the show as well, because that's something that I know BC you weren't happy with a particular this week.
Punk.
Oh, jeez.
Freaking punk. Oh, I said the
Hey,
right word.
how about Spieth?
Yeah.
Spieth was leading in putting this year. Is that no? I'm sorry, birdies.
Birdies.
He made the most birdies all season, and he's had a bunch of top 10s. And we were just talking about this the other day why he hasn't won, and looks like he's got a good chance to possibly win here. Yeah,
because he's leading the whining crew.
He's leading the whining.
He's leading the whining crew.
What do you get of it? You going with it or not? Did you make it?
Yeah, he's going to pour it in. He's already saw.
This is live
radio.
radio.
No, he missed it right. No, he made it right
yeah.
in the middle.
See, this is different from years gone by. We are always on at 7 o'clock, so we're not watching it live. So we have to make sure that we don't broadcast it live. And at the same time, our attention span, exactly, BC, exactly. Our attention span is all diverted to the television right now. We're all just watching as
the guy with the cool name just made it.
Yeah, that's okay. If we're a second late, that's okay.
I waited 4 seconds to say that.
No, that'll work out well. But so much to talk about, not only on the tour, and we'll talk about what we saw this weekend. Live back in action next week. I know that's something, BC, you'll have your eyes on, as they're going to be down in Adelaide, correct?
Adelaide, yep. The Grange Golf Club, yep.
Now, have you been down there?
No.
Wow.
And I was asked to go, and I went, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going. No, I've been gone 2 weeks there in Singapore. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
No, I get that. Go ahead, Jordan.
Oh, I was just going to say Brooks was out at Southern Highlands Kepka yesterday and shot a little 65 from the back tee. And DJ and Paulina were at Yellowtail last night. So I don't know if they're getting ready to push off to Adelaide soon here, but
yeah, probably in route.
Getting their games and pallets in shape.
We'll stop off in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, James went out. James went out yesterday to Phil's place, hung out with Phil for a day, played golf with him, and then they flew out there this morning. They have to stop in Hawaii, Fiji, then poor guy.
Get gas.
He stopped.
Get gas. They gotta get
just
gas.
popped into
Stretch
Phil's
your legs.
place.
Stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Who hasn't
Pretty
been to
good.
Phil's place? Where's he at? Cali?
Yeah, Rancho Santa Fe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Not bad.
All right, so we'll let you know what's happening in this. We're up against a break. I think it's perfect timing. We'll keep an eye on what's going on at the RBC. Talk about all things golf. Glad to have you with us, Jordan Young with us in Vegas, BC here, Jeff Goebel here as well. Glad you can join us here on a Sunday night. It is Spin on Golf on 760 WJR.
I'm Martin Hoke,
You hear any music in or out?
Yeah, I couldn't hear the music.
Oh, well, how about this? We got the scoring booth cam. That's new. Anybody hear me?
No, they took their. I think Jordan's trying to get you guys.
We just bolted off the air.
Sorry about that, Jordan.
That's fine. I was just talking. They've got. I don't know what you guys are watching. I'm just watching CBS online.
It's on YouTube, so it's got a little bit of a delay, I think.
But they had. But it's the same coverage, right? CBS.
Yeah.
Okay. They got the scoring tent cam which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was weird. I got to see who's got the worst fist pump, Phil or Jordan.
Phil.
Phil does.
Phil's is terrible.
Phil's just a dork.
Yeah, what is up with that? He's not a dork, but that's really dorky.
Jordan,
Fist
is there
pump.
anything that you need to hit? Like, any business you need to take care? Because obviously I'll ask BC and Jeff the same thing, but
No,
is there anything you need to pimp while you're out there in Vegas? Or, I always want to make sure that you guys get your news out there.
No, I'm good. I'm just chilling,
All right.
trying to recover a bit. And
Did you have a rough night?
I always have a rough night.
Don't
No.
miss the days.
The legs just go, right? The legs just feel like I'm on a washboard, just like.
It's amazing.
Was anyone from Rocket calling this week?
No, not this week.
Last week we had.
Your legs are going. What are you doing out there?
Well, I mean,
Did I
just
miss something?
we went to a barbershop last night, and you're standing up and watching bands, and just a lot of standing around, and then
Oh, okay.
do that for
I misread that.
3 hours and 4 hours at a time, and the next thing you know, you're out playing golf in the morning, and it's like, oh boy, my legs
Oh,
are
no.
tired. It's kind of like being at the TSC for 7 days.
Oh my God.
By day
No.
2, by day 6 and 7, I'm done.
Yeah. No chance.
I'm going to bring up the guys who are already committed. Morikawa,
Yeah.
Finau, Fowler. I'll ask you guys: is this good to move it to this weekend? Kind of the middle point between the two majors. Is that going to draw more guys? Is there a buzz about this? Yeah, that's
The money's going to draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they got to wait. Look at what's happening here.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example. How many guys really want to play the week after a major?
Yep.
And they can come up with their own soft excuses, but the reality it's because it's an elevated event, or however they want to classify it.
I think you can talk a little bit about Rahm's comments, and these guys are getting on Rahm about, well, do you just want to miss the cut and all that? And I thought his attitude was pretty good.
No.
Hey,
No, there's no way. Rahm's got way too much pride.
No, I know that, but the way he handled it, I like the way he came
He's
back.
a class
after
act.
guys, yeah.
He's a class act. I mean, that is freaking exhausting Monday and Tuesday. Well, we're not on air. Exhausting Monday, and he just won a major.
I
mean,
know.
It's pretty cool. He showed up and played.
Yeah.
Hey,
he could have
honor a commitment.
the other guy only
Some
played
guys
2
could've learned
days, but
that.
he missed it.
Did Sam Bennett end up playing 36 holes on Monday or not for his college event?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't see him on there, but I could have missed it.
I don't know. I didn't ever peeked in, but boy, that'd be tough. Walking, carrying. Woo.
Not Texas Tech. It was what's his school again?
He's Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Yeah, he's
Red Raiders.
Welcome back. It's Spin on Golf on WJR. Presented by Rocket Mortgage and the Rocket Mortgage Classic coming to Detroit Golf Club June 29th through July 2nd. Once again, here are PGA professionals Jordan Young, Brian Cairns, Mike Fay, and WJR's own Sean Baligian.
Welcome back in. Glad you could join us. A special show.
Cairns. K-E-R-N-S.
You got a new guy. You got a new guy on the show?
I think we just give him torts. Torts.
We got that Scottish thing going on right now, don't we, with the weather out there? Blake back at the studio. Of course, Mike Parsons, our on-site engineer. Always want to give those guys some love. All tied up down at the RBC, heading to a playoff. Matt Fitzpatrick, Jordan Spieth. Hey, one thing that we didn't get a chance to talk about because obviously they announced it Monday, but our friends at Rocket Mortgage Classic and Rocket Mortgage, Jason Langwell was on last week, and he said they were going to make the first announcement of, and the temperature just dropped about 58 degrees in the last 2 seconds.
It'll go up 50 in a second.
But Jason Langwell said they were going to announce the first, if you will, the first wave of golfers. You got Colin Morikawa, Tony Finau, Ricky Fowler, announced for this class. And it's going to be interesting because we were just talking during the break, fellas. Look, this tournament is making a name for itself. This tournament, as you pointed out, Mr. Goebel, is tossing out the money. those are huge factors in regards to getting more and more of the top name players to head our way come that first weekend of July.
Yeah, it's a tough. A lot of people have their own strategy on, do they play the week before a major? Do they need the rest? Everybody's different. It really comes down to like what's happening at RBC with the elevated event. The leaderboard is proving the point, right, of how they want to do this, and it's exactly what needs to happen. It's nice they haven't announced next year's yet to see if Rocket gets the elevation and the added purse money. And if it does, it's going to be awesome, right? There's going to be everybody and their brothers coming out to try to win some money. And it'll help the event, and it should. I hope that they do it that way, that they'll rotate, those 6 to 8 events, because they have some that are just set up that way. Why they have to do it for the majors is a little odd, because they're actually, if the live guys can come and compete in those, they're giving those live guys more reason to fight to play in those events. And if they wanted it to be separate, they should move all that money into the tour events. So there would be a chance that maybe it's every other year the Rocket would get that extra purse and bring in more players that of the top 20 guys. But
I think their plan is to rotate at least in a 3-year cycle.
Yeah.
Right now, so I think Rocket's they got to get it next year or the year after. Or
right.
But
they haven't. The tour hasn't committed yet.
They haven't committed exactly. We saw their business plan, but they haven't committed yet. But this is our idea of rotating the events. Depends on the amount of events they have. They might shrink the events too. They might not have as many events.
Yeah, but I think it's working.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the leaderboard today. How everybody's got kind of I get it. Hangover from the majors. I'm because I'm deep. I was on the couch all day Sunday. Watching it from morning till night, and. Was I ready to watch golf again for most of that? Not really, but I'm watching.
Yeah, here we are watching again.
We're paying attention.
Well, it's going to be interesting, Jordan. I'm sure you guys are hearing the same stuff I'm hearing. You keep hearing names out there, and we'll wait for Jason Langwell and our friends at Rocket Mortgage Classic to let us know officially. But I'll go back to the buzz, and we've had an opportunity, BC, you, Mike Fay, myself, we've had an opportunity to go out there each year. Each year it keeps getting better and better. Not only the caliber of play, the players there, but everything about it. Word of mouth counts for something, Jordan.
Yeah, I think that, as the players come and go and they, pass along that it's a great time, it's a great venue, that people enjoy having us, that gets around, and then guys want to experience that. And I think it's a fun tournament and a fun golf course for the guys to play. It's an old school club, and you can shoot some low scores. And I like to see the winners, the guys that are coming out winning. It doesn't seem to be, other than DeChambeau the one year, it seems to be a lot of first time winners and guys that are breaking through. A couple guys out here, Katayama and Taylor Montgomery. Montgomery looking for maybe a first victory, even a Thagala. Those kind of guys I think of. I get excited for those. Certainly Ricky. It'd be nice to see him come back and do something special and maybe win that event, since he's been kind of a poster guy there for some time. But hey, it's a good spot. We love having them. Hopefully they'll just keep coming back.
Only 11 weeks away from Championship Sunday. Of course, this year, in case you didn't know, starts in late June, final date July 2nd, of course, at the historic Detroit Golf Club. And I know our station as a whole will be out there all week, 760 WJR, and we'll be out there, of course, for a special 2-hour edition of Spin on Golf, as we've been able to do the last few years. I still want to have the experience that you guys did the year before I started, where I think there was a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but there was an unsubstantiated rumor that there were some beers being passed around by a champion. That's
that was
what
Gobes.
That was Gobes' deal.
Yeah.
With Detroit Brewing Company, wasn't it?
Yeah, is
Well,
that what it was?
Detroit Brewing Company?
Well, we had the winner.
Atwater. Okay.
Yeah. Can we say that? I don't know if we can say that. But...
Yeah, you can say that. Gobes, you know the story. Tell the story.
Well, we went in and got the winner.
Nate Lashley.
a special drink. We asked him if he needed a beer. We went in and got one. Got him a local brewery, which was great, and they had a special. What was the name of it? It was the North.
I don't know. He was a member though. I believe a member, and we brought out.
No,
Yeah.
John Gates brought it out.
the mug on ice.
Oh, was it Gates?
Yeah, Gator
Yeah.
brought it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we put a little request in, and they were nice enough to bring out.
So he's sitting there
a
and
nice
he goes,
local beer.
"Well, those are for me.
Yeah.
Those are for
He
me."
goes,
Wham!
Can I drink on air? I'm like, you can do whatever you want. You just won the tournament.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was
And-
Yeah,
great.
we're gonna mention at the Langwell that we have to have the champion right after he finishes.
yeah.
Have to.
Yeah.
Before he goes to PGA Tour.
Yeah, that's an absolute must.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? And that's a cool thing. There were so many fun events. I remember last year they had the closest the pin amongst media members, and Cam Davis walks up. I kid you not. I know we talked about this, but just for the benefit of our listener, Cam Davis walks up, no stretching, nothing, and puts it within a foot of the pole and you or the hole, and you're just sitting there
pole.
going, dude, come on, like seriously,
Give me a chance.
just a little, just a little.
Get in the bunker.
Can you pretend you're not great? Just pretend you're not. But it really is fascinating, and I mean, you guys know it when you see it up close. It's something on TV. It is really something when you see it up close. I mean, these guys are just at a different level. I mean, he did a yawn and then put it a couple feet away, and it was like, hey, that was fun. Yeah, great time. Thanks for that, Cam. Jerk.
That's what they do.
I call them surgeons.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good.
They're surgeons.
Yeah.
You know, they are freakishly talented and have tremendous touch. And, you know, that's how they got there. You can't get there without it,
Yeah.
you know?
No.
So on to the women. We had a woman winner, LPGA Tour.
Yeah.
Great.
This week. I'll do the Mike Fay show.
All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
Hang on a
Let's
second.
go.
I'm gonna get it up because I can't remember.
Grace Kim.
Yeah, exactly.
Third time. You want me to help you out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mike?
Okay, you go ahead. Take over, Mike.
In her third LPGA event.
Right.
Ends up winning.
multiple.
Oh, wow.
Playoff.
Yeah. Yeah. 3-person playoff.
Yep.
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 Nice.
Get
In
up and
Hawaii,
down.
you can't beat that.
Latte.
You know?
Yep. So they
What's
end
it-
on Saturday nights. You know, it ended on Saturday night, which they do now. They end on Saturday. So
Well, I think it depends on where they're at in the travel
world,
schedule and
right.
then what's on
they're coming this way.
what they're fighting. Yeah.
They're coming east.
It's good.
Do-
It's smart.
Do you
$2
guys?
million purse, by the way, Jordan. But go ahead.
300.
Yeah,
grand.
I was going to ask on that note what the purse was, and do you think that there'll be a push in
Yes.
the coming years for the women to make as much money as the men, similar to the soccer women that have done that push? And now I'm not going to say that that's the way it should be. I'm just saying that everything else seems to be going that way. Do you think that this is going to happen?
It should. I mean, do you see what she won?
No.
She won 300 grand.
300 grand, less than the Champions Tour winners are
Wow.
playing. I'm screaming this bloody murder, and no one's. I'm like, I can't. And they work harder for their freaking tournaments to make them go than anybody else. They're
Well,
playing
it-
two pro-ams.
I mean, it is interesting,
know?
right? You have the PGA Tour now making pretty significant money. You have James and the guys on Live, or whether James is finishing 8th, 6th, or even if he finishes 35th. I don't know. You
35th,
probably know.
yeah.
You probably know what a top 40 place payment is. It's well over 100,000, I would think.
Mhm. Yep.
And then you got the girls winning and making 300. I don't know. I'm just surprised that it's. I know it's all about sponsors and TV contracts and. Perfect example. We're sitting at lunch today at Southern Highlands in the outdoor patio, beautiful bar area, and we're watching the men play. And all of a sudden at 12 o'clock, it switches over to the girls. And I'm like, weren't we just watching Cantley? And now the girls were on.
Yeah.
And, every TV switched to the men.
Mm.
Like all 4 TVs around the bar all told the girl to all switch it back to the men's event. And there were women there too watching. But interesting.
Well, I tell all my guys that still have the average club head speed of 94 miles an hour, like an LPGA Tour player, they should not be watching the men. They should be watching the ladies on how to play golf.
Good point.
They've got the same speed.
Wow.
They need the same game.
That's a great point.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. They
that's
do the same thing. I'm like, you guys want to go watch golf.
Well-
Don't watch these guys in Detroit. Go watch down at the Jamie Farr.
Yeah.
It's not Jamie Farr, the Dana.
Yeah.
Now, go watch that. They're technically better,
Yeah.
and you can see what's going on, and you can get up close and personal. to
Yeah.
watch
I
these
know.
players.
I know my balance and tempo wasn't anywhere close to them today. Holy man, I almost fell over 6 times.
Congratulations once again. Grace Kim gets it done in the playoff and wins out there in Hawaii. All right, time to take a break. Still in a playoff down in the RBC, down in Hilton Head. We'll let you know what happens there. More golf chatter. That's what you're here for. Spin on Golf, brought to you by our friends from Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Mortgage Classic on 760 WJR.
BC.
What?
So I was
Brian Cairns.
Sorry, Mr. Kearns. I went out to the range yesterday to hit like 6 balls and
We're at Paiute
get-
or Southern Highlands?
at Shadow, and
Shadow. That's right. You're at Shadow.
and I look over. I'm the only guy there. I walk out. Well, there's another guy there, and I look over. It was Sung Yul No.
Nice.
Did he give you this?
No, he didn't even look up. It
Okay,
was
that's more like it.
It was his range, and I was just on it. And I didn't know if he spoke English because I would have at least said something to him. But
Stoic individual
But
I've
I-
met in my life.
yeah, I know. But I did see Aaron Jarvis, and I talked with Aaron Jarvis on the putting green.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said,
And he's a
"Hey."
good dude.
Yeah, I said, "Hey, Aaron." I go, "Yeah, I think I met you last year with James." And I said, Ian Heifeld, your coach, right? He goes, "Yeah, yeah." And I said, "Yeah, you guys did a good job last year at the Masters, despite whatever you guys shot." But I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's
Good
not
guy.
even he's not even in the lineup for UNLV. He's not even in the lineup. Can't make
I
the
don't-
top 5.
I don't know what's going on there. He's had a bad year. He's had a bad winter. Really has. Shooting some funky scores.
You guys see the? I told you I'd get them on for you on the break. You guys see the fountain?
Fountains? No.
You
Just
can't
look at
see
a
the
little
fountains?
glare.
No, it's too much glare. I can't.
Yeah. I see something shooting up.
Well, it's every 3 hours they go off. Is it every 2 hours?
Every half hour.
Oh, every half hour. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. There you go.
It's a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
It's
like
coming
a
to
pool.
an end. It's coming to an end. Biden says he's cutting their supplies there. We'll see how that goes.
This is city water, so it's not. The other clubs are. Southern Highlands is doing all Bermuda, no overseeding,
About
no
time.
overseed in the rough.
It's about time someone did it with the right grass.
Well, it's gonna be
Just a
gonna be
horrific
weird.
grow in and a horrific grow out.
So one other thing I learned out here too at the water thing, if you have a parcel of land, if you have a parcel of land, you have to pay for the parcel of land. You not just the actual golf course area. So Cascada's got to pay for all the rock area too. That
Oh yeah,
obviously
yeah.
they don't even water, but that's part of the land, which really sucks.
Oh, is it like a water tax?
Well, there's a water tax, but they've done a massive water. What do you want to call like a pullback? City
That's what I
water.
said.
Like
They've cut back
Look at
from
this.
the
Here, look at this.
Colorado River. So
He went with a putter race too, didn't he?
something happened
No.
in my footage here.
Don't drop Billy Baru. What are you doing? You're gonna have to use her again.
Who was it? Jordan?
Yeah. Had it almost dead weight, and it just
wiggled all right.
hung
You
on
got-
the lip.
You got late day. Nope.
Yeah, but Cantley was about 55 feet, wasn't he?
Cantley didn't make the playoff.
Or not Cantley, I
Fitzpatrick.
meant Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he was
got
a ways away.
5-footer here to.
No problem.
And it was Texas
Keep it going.
A&M, not Texas Tech.
Yeah, the 12th
The
man.
Aggies.
The 12th
Yeah.
man, isn't it?
Yep. The Aggies.
Welcome to the Fairway. It's Spin on Golf on WJR, presented by Rocket Mortgage. Once again, direct from the Jordan Young Golf at Fox Hills in Plymouth. Here are PGA professionals Jordan Young, Brian Cairns, Mike Fay, and WJR's own Sean Baligian.
Welcome back in. Spin on Golf from Fox Hills. Of course, Jordan Hill Golf out here at Fox Hills. Jeff Goebel, BC. What is it? Kearns?
Kearns. Yeah,
Kearns.
I'm Kearns.
Jeff Marcero just said he texted us and said he's working on that. He's going to get that.
I bet his feet are up. He's not working on anything, Marcero.
He's in Jekyll Island.
And of course,
Really?
Jordan Young out there
Jekyll Island.
in Vegas. So, BC, you were holding the finger
This
up.
is
so let's go to
unbelievable. This
BC.
PGA Tour app sucks. It sucks.
I know. I can't
even
get it
find a
going.
schedule for any tour here. I don't.
And
But
golf channel's changed. Every time I open up the Golf Channel app to see scores, it says you got to now update to the NBC Sports app. Which
And you
No,
got to buy
I do
it.
that, and then you got to look at every
Everything.
soccer game
Yeah,
that's
I'm like,
gone on in the last 3 years.
These liberal commies, what are they doing to us here?
Here we go.
What are they doing to us? I
Welcome back.
can't get into the PGA. I didn't even know their schedule. I'm like looking at the champions, make sure they didn't play. Well, they didn't, but I don't know when they're playing. I can't find out.
Zurich Classic of New Orleans is next week. Yeah, you know what? Believe it or not, the ESPN app is not bad for their golf coverage.
It's owned by Walt Disney.
I'm just
That's even
going there
worse.
right now.
I can't go there. I have no sports outlets.
No, but you know what? Honestly, they keep a pretty tight ship over there in regards to finding some stuff. They have it all, categorized, either dates of each, and of course the one that we're looking forward to, Rocket Mortgage Classic, June 29th through July 2nd. So
what app there?
ESPN.
Well, I'm on the ESPN app. Okay, do tell.
So go to golf.
I
We're
don't
giving
even
live
have
lessons
the,
on the air.
Okay, we'll move on here.
And then where it says the RBC,
men's golf. Yeah.
where it says RBC Heritage,
Yes.
I click on that button right
Oh,
there,
look at that.
and the whole tour comes up.
Well,
You
I don't
kidding
even
me?
have
Yeah.
that,
I am
so.
deleting my PGA Tour app.
Yeah,
Bye.
it is. It's not bad at all. When we were doing all the shows from home during COVID, I kind of stumbled on this, and I was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
wow! It's all
It's all about the clicks.
yeah, it's all
Less clicks.
updated, right? I don't find the ads everywhere, so that's the way it goes.
And I pay for the plus, so I should get treated like
I pay for the plus too, and I still
Whatever.
see RBC Heritage.
$2.99 a month. Whatever it is.
Absolutely. All right.
So yeah, we had Spencer Levin won the Cornbury event.
Nice.
He's been off the tour for like 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. He was kind of a college phenom and back on the winning case. And he's not in the top 10 yet of the rankings, but a win doesn't hurt.
Heading to the
Spencer Levin.
second playoff hole, by the way, down in South Carolina. The shadows are not getting too long yet, but for what it's worth, Spieth and Matt Fitzpatrick heading to the second playoff hole at the RBC Heritage out there on beautiful Hilton Head.
It could be a while. They keep playing 18. There's generally not a lot of birdies on 18.
No.
Just keeps going par.
They're waiting for somebody
par.
to snap one into the water,
Par.
I think.
So
It's a
I
big-
want to
Big fairway.
bring up.
Oh, no,
the-
they're going to 17. Excuse me.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yep. Good. Even
go ahead,
better.
Jordan.
Yeah, 17 will be better. I like that hole. But I was going to bring up kind of how the press started to create a little bit of a, I don't know, negative connotation with John Rahm. And, he didn't get off to a great start, I guess, which is understandable. And they kept asking him why he was playing in this event. And I just thought it was really good of him and to kind of set it straight. I mean, he says, look, I'm passionate about golf. I love golf. Plus, I told this event that I was committed to playing here, and I'm honoring that. There's people that are coming here to watch. I said I was going to play, and I'm going to play. And, I watched a little bit yesterday, and he was kind of battling his way up the leaderboard, and then he had a couple bogeys. I mean, fatigue's probably going to set in a little bit mentally. But I thought it was just a refreshing. He kind of squashed that out in the press conference, and they just kept badgering him a little bit. Like, well, do you want to try to miss the cut and get a few days off? And I thought he handled it
I like part
really
of
well.
a piece of that extra 20 mil.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Why would I stop trying?
Free money. The guy like I said, the guy is. If you remember 5-6 years ago, he was a hothead. He was a club thrower. Yada yada.
Still
Look at
is.
the guy. Well, yeah, but look at the guy he's done to himself in this game. And this, like Jordan just brought up, look where he is as a person. I mean, that's like we were telling in the break. That's a pain in the neck to have to show up after winning a major Monday, Tuesday, all the crap he's got to do, and then he's got to tee it up Wednesday, probably in the Pro-Am, and then play Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Did he
Sunday.
do the Tonight Show or Jimmy Kimmel or any of that?
I know that's really late at night.
You don't do that.
No.
You know what's interesting too, Jordan? The best way to answer all that garbage that's being thrown your way is to go out and shoot a 64 on the second day of the tournament. To all the people that are questioning your heart and your desire and everything, go shoot a 64. That shuts everybody up, right?
I mean,
Exactly.
He epitomizes the green jacket by doing what he just did.
Yep.
He really does.
Yep.
It's really
I like him
class
more
act.
for it.
Yeah,
And he's-
absolutely, 100%.
And he's a gem of a guy too. I mean, the stories you hear about him are just great. I hate when people think like, oh, he bangs clubs or who cares? Like,
who cares?
He
He's
does so many good things. I don't care if he breaks a club tomorrow.
He sat with
Or
us at
gets
the Open
pissy.
last year at lunch. I mean, he doesn't know me.
Well, let's
from
not
Adam,
get carried
you know?
away with that, Jordan.
Wow,
What?
come on.
Like
You know
saying
what-
that
you
it's
know what I mean.
okay to throw clubs and bang clubs. Come on.
I just think he gets a bad rap. I mean, if you're in the final two groups every week, you're going to be on TV, and
It
golfers get a little pissy sometimes and a little bit cranky.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
especially the Spaniards.
elbows
Yeah.
get a little sharp. I don't mind. The guys have passion. It's fine.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Rom currently tied for 15th, 6 strokes back of Fitzpatrick and Spieth. He shot 72, as I mentioned, the 64, 69, and 68. 3 under today, 11 under for the tournament. Come on.
Pretty
now.
good.
He's going to make a nice check.
Yeah,
good.
There's going to be a nice follow-up check to that.
Mu-
And some
must-
points.
Must
I mean,
be
they
nice.
they like the points.
It
Must
didn't
be
cost
nice
us
to
$3 million
suck.
not to show up. I'm just saying.
Must be nice to suck and come 15th on the PGA Tour and just know you played terrible.
That was, you know what? BC's becoming a true radio guy. He just did a tease for the POW, and I'm not sure many people caught that. But coming up in about, I would say about 8 minutes, we'll have the punk of the week. And
He's not a POW, he's a POS. Can I say that, Jeff? Are you listening? Marcero? Sorry.
I want to know if
find him.
BC's going to center himself right in front of the camera tonight, like real close.
I can't.
You just got to get out of your chair.
I want to get like an official BC. I want to get like an official BC shirt. Can I say that, Jeff? Question mark. And we can all wear the "Can I say that, Jeff"
It
shirts
should be.
one week.
Can you pay that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Got Mikey laughing
In
too.
quotes by Brian Cairns.
Yeah. Send the check to Brian Cairns. Kearns or whatever the heck it is.
Kearns. Jeff said it was correct. Just listen better. That's what I was just told by Marcero. So it's Marcero's. It's Marcero's listening.
Have you guys been paying attention to the
have
second
is
playoff
that
hole?
it's being a
I
good
kind of
listener.
turned my head. Yeah.
Oh, anyway,
I kind of turned my head. I didn't really catch what just happened. It looked like somebody just missed a putt. Is that what I saw?
No, they both hit in there pretty close.
Okay.
They hit their 8 irons in there pretty close again.
All right. So we'll keep an eye on this. They are on the second playoff hole. For what it is worth, it is the 17th. It is the 17th down there.
So
And we'll keep an eye on what is happening at the RBC Heritage.
we're out. I'll pick it up where we left off.
We have a
You like to putt first or putt second in a playoff?
That's a great
Do you want
question.
to make it?
No, I want to make it first. Match play, I want
First.
to put first.
Yeah.
First, boom. I want
Yeah.
in.
That's a
'Cause
great question.
Fitzpatrick is going to putt first. He's got a 12-footer.
Jeff Goebel, BC, of course, Jordan Young. Yours truly, Sean Baligian. One more segment of Spin on Golf here from Fox Hills. Jordan Young Golf, POW, coming up in the next segment. Don't go anywhere for that. Right here, it's Spin on Golf, brought to you by our friends at Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Mortgage Classic.
I'll just bring up the live. I'll bring up the live thing. Grange. Guess who's the recipient of this? Who's the leash? Only selling leash here. He's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Good for him.
What's he got down there?
I don't know. He's got some
Victoria Bitter.
I don't know. Really?
Delicious.
I mean, all the good beers came out after I stopped drinking. It's kind of bull crap.
Well, it's a local. It's been there for
Is it?
forever.
I drank.
What year did you stop?
What's that?
What year did you stop drinking?
09.
09. Oh, well, I was down there in 2000.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We'd swear that we weren't going to drink again the next day. And every single morning at noon, we went to the party store, got a case of beer, and started again. We were there for 5 weeks.
Oh my God!
Where was
Yeah.
this?
Every
Oh,
day?
this was in Australia.
Australia.
you said, yeah.
Turkey.
It was like it just
Jordan will
couldn't
tell
stop.
you, I had to.
Did you really?
Oh,
Did you
Yeah.
say 5750? Yeah.
Yep.
So, both of you 57.
You missed that, huh?
BC was an interesting drinker. Yeah. You were
Well-
good. You were good at it, but you were also a little bad at it.
I couldn't stop.
I don't even remember what you drank.
Whatever.
10, 12.
I drank whatever.
That's pretty good. I can't even remember all those times we were out.
I was a
remember what you
blue.
drank.
I was a blue guy. I love Labatt's Blue.
Oh, but you drank hard liquor too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I drank scotch and vodka.
That's right.
Neat. Yep. Love the
Meeting
taste of
club,
liquor.
good ride, that-
I love tequila. Everything tasted good. The only thing I didn't like was that
Wine?
salt.
You drank
or
wine
whatever.
too.
I drank wine. Oh yeah, I remember that one night with Corky. Oh yeah.
Again,
BC,
Edgehanger.
how's your Whistling Straits team?
Jaybird hasn't responded. Joe Wisney says I'm in. If Jaybird's
Okay.
in,
Okay.
yeah, I got to call Bird tonight on the way home and say let's
Jeff,
go.
are you coming?
no.
I like
Sean?
that place.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I can't guarantee I can walk frickin' 9 holes.
Yeah, I know. I told Luke
It's
that.
an easy walk though, right, Bo? That guy said,
You have
Not-
to get
not
extra
when we were-
insurance
not when
just
we
to walk
were-
that golf course.
no, there's
Frickin'
well, I mean,
little
from the
walking
back
things,
tee,
oh my God.
from the back tee, they had these little teeny walking paths. and it
Goats
was-
don't even go across
It was
that golf
awesome.
course.
It
I
was a
tell you
direct
what.
route.
It was an easy walk when we had caddies.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, when you had to carry, yeah, that was probably not a good deal. It was not a good deal. You're
I
right.
don't think I could do it now. I could not make it right now. There's no way
No.
I could make it.
No
Boy,
way.
look at that. Boy, that looked true until
He said it went left earlier. He'd motioned to Michael. Says, what?
What channel is it on right now?
CBS?
CBS.
Why can't I?
Well, they got the news out there for you, maybe?
No, it's only
I'm on.
4
We
o'clock.
got location issues. CBS unfortunately can't play this video. Okay.
Huh?
I love all these.
licensing problems.
Yeah, I've got Xfinity up because now my app wasn't working. Now I'm gonna go back to
Calabogie
CBS
sound.
Sports.
Back for another bogey-free round. It's Spin on Golf on WJR, presented by
Can't find
Rocket Mortgage. Once again, direct from the Jordan Young Golf at Fox Hills in Plymouth. Here are PGA professionals Jordan Young, Brian Cairns, Mike Fay, and WJR's own Sean Baligian.
Well, playoff hole number 3 at the RBC down in Hilton Head. Jordan Spieth with a putt for the win. About a 12-footer. Just went due right about 6 inches from the cup.
I like that. Do right.
And Jeff,
right.
You brought up
right.
you brought up. He looked at his caddy and said,
It
the
went
other way."
It went left earlier.
Yeah. So third playoff hole, it is between Jordan Spieth and Matt Fitzpatrick. Hopefully it's over before we get out of here. But in the meantime, of course, our Live Insider. Can we get that sponsored? Our Live Insider BC.
Mm.
I will call His Excellency and make that happen. I did shake hands with him in Orlando. I
Did
mean,
you- for
James
re-
came over to me, and all of a sudden there was like, it really went quiet. The music went off, which on the range, it's blaring. It's so loud. Anyway, and all of a sudden the music goes off. I'm like, what the hell? Ooh, there's a whole bunch of security guards back there. What's going on? Pyatt came up to me. James came up to me and says, don't say anything stupid. I mean, James sometimes gets petrified. Gets kind of petrified when someone important's around and I'm there.
Smart kid.
He's like, dude, don't say anything stupid. I mean, he was hitting drivers and all of a sudden, what? He's right in front of me. I'm like, Hello, Your Excellency. Thank you for your help. That's all I said. I was just like, okay.
Thank you for your help.
That's beautiful.
Do I bow?
He's
Do
like,
you bow?
Yeah, I did.
who are you,
bow.
Mr.
I
Cairns?
was too nervous. Yeah, it was cool. But he
Well-
shakes everybody's hands before the first round every
Ha-
tournament. It's
So
cool.
BC, how do you like the music? Because you don't like that stuff. You,
Oh,
don't want
you know what?
music.
I like the warm up music when they're ready to play. They play with Guns N' Roses, ACD, and it gets going. But yeah, I'm like, James, who's this? What is this crap? You know, that's what it sounds like to me. You know?
Who's in charge of all that? They got like a DJ at every place or what?
I don't know, but I mean, they on the range, and it's right behind Phil too, and Phil's like
Crank it up.
louder. It's like, oh, Phil, come on, it's so freaking loud because we're on the end. Phil likes to be on the end because he's a lefty, and it's cool though. Anyway, they're at Grange Golf Club this week in Adelaide, and the reports were they were sold out. They sold 25,000 tickets, and they sold 20,000 more for the day. So. You know, it's kind of cool that I know people don't like shotgun, and hey, believe me, I'm an old stodgy fuddy-dud about golf too. But at least you can get in place and watch your players, and then make them go around. And they got these birdie places that are just they got different music playing in there with live music, and it's craziness. It's loud, it's crazy. So it's cool for the, you know, what I saw in Orlando is not the what I would say cultured golfer. It's not the khaki pant, white shirt guy that we see at regular tour events.
I got to say this. I thought the fuddy dud thing was going to go another direction. I thought for sure there was something else coming out of that.
I'm getting
Fuddy-dud,
good.
okay,
I mean, I'm getting
okay.
good here. I'm getting good, like you said. Hey, I'm getting good. But it's cool. But they're selling a lot. And they look for a big week, and the Aussies are really into this. I mean, Cam Smith is doing a big
That's
deal
cool.
of this thing. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Good for Australia.
Don't you think they get a lot of Asians that are going to
Oh yeah,
come
they're
over
down there.
and watch?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's where
because
they
it's a cheap
vacation.
flight.
Right.
It's amazing at how cheaply they can fly around.
Right. Adelaide's over in the southwest corner, I believe. You know, straight like it's a long flight from Melbourne. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big country. So, but yeah, it's going to be a big time party scene. That's what James said.
I'll
It's
tell you
gonna be a
what,
party scene.
it echoes what we talked about last year, and I'm going to keep saying it. And I know there's certain people that don't like hearing it, but based on what this is good for golf.
Just all around.
It's
good.
just good. It
Yeah.
is. I mean, when you're getting ticket sales like that, I mean, that's what it's all about.
Sellouts. Sellouts are pretty cool.
That's
You
what
know,
it's all
Leishman gets the
Yeah.
beer. His beer is doing the whole week, so he's going to cash in. And hey, good. It's all good. Good for everybody, I think.
Maybe they can bring some back on the plane.
Us James, you know, because they're
Yeah.
flying. You know,
If
they're not flying
it's not
commercial.
good, I'll take a case of Victoria Bitter. Bring it on home.
All right,
James,
let's text
put-
James
put-
right now.
put that
Get
in
on. All right, we got just a couple minutes left, BC. It is time once again for the world famous POW.
I mean, this is a real stretch this week. I mean, really, Rory. Wow. I mean, come on. You just played in the major and you butchered the cut because you were mic'd up or doing whatever you did. And then this clown, I'm going to call him a clown this week, since Freddie likes that word, can't even make the cut. I mean, he's like the most elite top 5 player that I would say it's ever played the game of golf, and then he lays down this egg. I mean, you know what? Time to shut the microphone off and time to get your butt back on the range at 5:30 and start hitting balls again, Rory, because you ain't nothing right now, especially in majors. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
Punk out.
Punk.
I'm just disgusted with the guy, really.
Funk of the week, Rory McIlroy. Yeah, I think he's won a couple times now. He's got some room. He's got a catch. Bryson for a while was your POW for a while, but
Now I know the guy. Love the guy.
yeah, right.
It's
amazing how
unbelievable. This
that-
changes.
It's amazing how that works out. Jordan, I saw you reacting. Did I miss something as I was listening to BC?
Fitzpatrick had 186, and I'm not sure what he hit, but it landed on the front of the green and stopped about 6 inches right in front of the cup. And Spieth hit it over the flag, and he's probably about 35, 45 feet.
I can hear what he's
Perfect
saying
distance.
now. I just played perfect freaking golf, hit 2 perfect freaking putts, and this guy's going to beat me on the third play.
I thought he made it. I thought he almost made
that what
it.
he's
I mean,
saying?
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that
Oh,
shot.
God.
Yeah, see, we're getting it now, Jordan. That's just a great shot.
Unreal.
Fitzpatrick from just a couple feet, if that.
Game,
My goodness gracious.
set, match.
All right, we got to get out of here.
We're out?
Already?
Yeah, we're about a minute away. Boy, it flies.
I got my quick
That's
punk
incredible.
of the week is the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going to go hockey and their staff. So they want bye-bye. And hopefully by this time next week, my Maple Leafs will be leading their
Oh.
series in the first
Did I
round.
send you a text about
You
who
did,
are we,
yes.
who are we rooting for this week?
Yes.
Anybody
Well,
that
the
plays
Leafs,
Maple
baby.
Leafs?
Come on. You can't hope for the
Anybody that plays the
Canadiens.
Maple Leafs, Sean and I are rooting for.
You
Oh,
know
sorry.
No, you're not.
I don't care.
No, you're not.
I don't care. You know that.
Jeff, thanks for coming with us. Jeff
Happy
has
to be
just
here.
informed management he'll never come on with us again. As a matter of fact.
This is insanity.
Came out of
done.
retirement, and
Yeah,
I'm going back.
Yeah, exactly. He loves retirement. Who doesn't? Blake back at the station. Thank you. Of course, running everything. And of course, Mike Parsons out here at Fox Hills Jordan Young Golf. Jordan, have a great time in Vegas. I'm sure we'll see you next week, bud.
We'll be back. Looking
Hopefully
forward to it.
behave.
All
We
right,
will.
for everybody involved, we'll keep an eye on the RBC, as I'm sure you will as well. We're probably not going to be here for the end of it, but
Fitz wins.
yeah, I
Yeah.
have a feeling Fitz is
Yeah,
going to
there's-
win. Well,
His
Jordan's
putt straight
distance.
in.
Yeah,
His
Probably,
putt
he'll
straight
probably
in.
pour this in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For everybody involved, I'm Sean Baligian saying thanks for checking us out here. It is Spin on Golf, brought to you by our friends at Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Mortgage Classic. We'll see you next week, 6 to 7, right here on 760 WJR. Good night, everybody.
Round, round.